That's Trump sped up, but Trump slowed down. Trump.
When I didn't win the election.
That's what he was saying.
I didn't win the election.
Yeah, I figured.
So
we'll do it once at the beginning of the first segment and then once at the end.
Well, apparently our connection is unstable, but
of course it is. Just like
the
world right now.
Just like the two brains in this room. We're going to talk about the children's book that Trump wants in all of the libraries.
It's called like Defend the King.
Something like that.
And he demands that it is every.
Yeah, we're going to get to that in a little bit. But right now.
Mark Twain called and said, "You're a fuckhole." It's one of his anecdotes. I know it. It said Trump is a fuckhole.
Oh.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
It was nice of him to reach up from the grave and slap Trump around a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna give you a load of Betty Bowers.
Well, you don't need it.
I know. I'm just talking to the camera, actually. Oh, okay.
You have my. Yeah.
All right. She is America's best Christian, and you're gonna see why, because the woman speaks truth.
Right, but also what was funny was what Miss Parker found.
Yeah. See if you remember this airdrop. It's coming up.
It's in there. I need to make like a double drop of that. I like this chick.
Yeah, titties and beer.
Thank you.
And guns.
Manufacturers of America for inviting me to speak at your
guns, babies, and Jesus.
I'm so flattered. Standing room only. There's a few openings in the front now. Little wonder that more civilians.
This is satire.
Yeah,
your merchandise.
They can get away with it as long as you put a.
Then all our troops in
nice
every war.
We were a little more direct when it comes to our assessment.
Maybe next time we say we
but
support
maybe we'll
our
lighten it up.
troops, we should include anyone brave enough to walk down Main Street. Thank you. Let's have a moment of silence for all the children shot dead. Thoughts and prayers, thoughts and prayers. There, all better. When people get killed, I give them my prayers. It's the least you can do. Trust me, especially after all the prayers to keep them alive were ignored.
God
said no.
A staggering amount of sales. Congratulations. And as America's best Christian, I think the religion industry and the gun industry can learn so much from each other's successes. We've both made fortunes off something that's wiped out millions. And we've used that cash to work the system.
Yeah, car company couldn't get away with this.
Now we're both above laws that apply to everyone else making money in America.
More guns. More guns. Raining guns.
And we never pay taxes. But when it comes to American idolatry of a consumer product, even Jesus can't compete.
I mean, I don't love them. I like them. I enjoy them.
A gun is the only cause of death that has civil rights, or immunity from lawsuits, or congressional gag orders. Well,
I name my guitars.
The CDC, the NIH are banned from observing that. Well, guns don't kill people. They certainly seem to help. Even doctors under the Affordable Care Act are prohibited from noticing how well your products work on the many children they are tested on. You see, Congress is okay with a Columbine, just as long as it doesn't affect your bottom line. Because folks who think the Lord is wrathful have never crossed the NRA. Oh, you are so blessed. Every school shooting is like a free Super Bowl ad for your merchandise. The sale of firearms goes up every time a white person goes on a shooting rampage or a black person goes on to win the White House. Your sales campaign.
I don't know if that.
Has
when she screamed out Islamic because
Obama
is Muslim, secret Muslim, or whatever. It's like, wait a minute. I guess she's not racist.
Cry out. Our freedom to immerse ourselves in the paranoia of others coming to get us shall not be infringed. Oh,
there it is.
There it is. All right, you brought this to my attention. So the Miss Betty Bowers is America's best Christian. I like it. I want to say,
go fuck yourself.
But I understand it's good. It's a good, like, I mean, I guess we should find more. I mean, it's a constructive way to get your anger out.
She's getting right up in their face,
Right.
basically, but she's got a big smile on her face and she's wearing a suit and she's calling herself a Christian.
It's, hey, you know what? It's something I learned from a friend of mine, a teacher, that she was like, when you go overseas and you're pissed at somebody, yell at them and swear at them, but do it with a smile on your face and they won't know. They'll just think you're an excited American going, fuck you, man. Like, stop hitting that horse or something. That was in this case, in context. The teacher was like, she was in this country where the guy was like hitting the horse and she just started yelling at the guy, but she did it with this smile on her face and he had no idea what she was saying.
Did he stop hitting the horse?
Well, yeah, because she distracted him.
Right.
So, of course, very well done. That's passive aggressive at its finest. Miss Nolan. What? Hopefully she's still alive. She seemed like a cool cat. Anyway, I am so tired of hearing this shit. So
I'm not going to make
get
an
into
joke
Trump's
here.
fucking children's book. Are you ready for this?
Okay, so it's up on the it's in the thumbnail.
It's right here too.
Yeah, so we're gonna share this little story about a book that
This bastard.
It was not only written. It was
Is that D'Souza?
No, it's Kash Patel.
Oh, okay.
He's one of his chief of staff who wrote the frickin' book.
Because Dinesh D'Souza was all up in their shit and was supposed to be this new guy, and then they threw him to the curb and under the bus in a dumpster, and then parked it in front of the train, fed him a bag of dicks, and lit it on fire.
Well, that's pretty much what happens with everyone who aligns himself with Trump. It's just, you know, when in the timeline did it occur.
All right. Are you guys ready for superlatives? Because I bet there's a lot in this article.
But with, you know, they kind of hit a cap pretty early
Okay.
because he has a limited vocabulary.
Okay. Amazing, most beautifulest, bestest, most wonderfulest.
And then anyone who doesn't like it is disgraceful.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Disgusting.
So the thumbnail of this video here shows the cover of the book.
Oh, okay. Should I go? No.
No, it's okay. You don't have to. Oh, no, actually do. Pull it up.
Woman B, Islamic. Do I have a, what? Oh, is it on here?
Go to the photos.
Oh, okay. It's in the photos. Okay, cool. I got it. Go ahead.
This is from Huffington Post. I know that's a liberal. What? There it is. The plot against the king. So you got Hillary right there. And I think that's Kash Patel. And I guess these are supposed to be Trump kids. I don't know. I don't know who that guy is there, but there's Donnie in a skirt.
So just meme it to say the plot against the king of America.
Right.
There you go. They just had to leave that part out.
And I guess she's the evil queen, Hillary.
Of course.
Right. So this is.
Everybody knows how much power she has right now.
Right. Right.
Her and the LGBTQ RST.
Control everything.
Yeah, they got it all.
This is from the Huffington Post. I know that's a liberal rag, but I verified this story across multiple news sources. It's true. Okay. And I looked up the book. It's for sale and it's like $30 or something. It's ridiculously priced.
So the woman that did all the real work, meaning the art, gets, 66% of the cred. Because that's normal.
So Kiss Ass Patel.
Why isn't her name as big as his?
I don't know. Probably because Donnie was in control and she's a woman.
Tell me about Kash Patel.
Well,
normally Cash makes no enemies, but
yeah, but this is Cash with a K.
Oh, okay. Only a dork would spell it.
So Trump wants children's book defending King Donald in every school in America. The fairy tale, The Plot Against the King, erases the Kremlin's interference in the 2016 election.
All right. Can I eat the bullet now, or do I have to wait till after the show? Okay, go ahead.
Betty Bowers would probably like to keep you around as a consumer just a little while longer. Yeah. So
got to buy at least 2 or 3 more 100 guns.
Right. Between now and the end of the show.
Exactly.
Former President Donald Trump is peddling yeah, there you go. You can have my phone. Is peddling a children's book written by a former member of his administration that stars King Donald.
King Donald.
and reimagines a kingdom where the Russianians weren't a factor in the 2016 election. By the way, this was provided by a new content provider known as.
So this
We'll
is
just call him
this
Mark.
is just the Red Scare all over again. We're gonna start calling them Riskies again. Like, what the hell you at, bro? Cash, bro.
Russonians.
Patel, sir. Don't write books for American children. Also, are you even American?
Ooh.
Are you a U.S. citizen? I
Oh.
assume probably, but I don't know. I mean,
Did you take a job
yeah.
that an American?
Let me see your birth certificate, Mr. Patel.
Let me see your papers, Mr. Patel.
Yeah, no one spells a real name like that. Cash Patel.
It
Seems
sounds like a
fake-
made-up name,
Sounds
and
like
it
a
sounds
made-up name to
it
me.
sounds like if we saw your birth certificate, it would be a fake.
Do you even speak American, boy?
Now Trump wants
Watch me be not so racist while we talk about a book that is so incredibly. It's so
gauche. It's so gauche.
so
I mean,
bad.
that's just the beginning. Now Trump wants to distribute the book to children
Trump's-
across the land.
Trump's like, I need a book about the Ruskies. I need a book that teaches kids everything that I learned when I was in grade school.
I'll bet he's pissed off about the skirt.
The Russianians. How uneventful.
Uninventive? Is that what you mean?
Whatever. Uneventful. No, I like uneventful.
Okay, that's good. Good.
Thanks for that word.
Tylerism. Now Trump wants to distribute the book to children across the land.
Us across his land.
Oh, right.
Because he's the king.
Because he's the king. Let's put this amazing book in every school in America, Trump posted on Truth Social last week. Of course. But how many people can actually get on Truth Social?
He's finally starting to go on.
Burger King.
He is the Burger King. Sorry. Yeah, I got you. Look at this happy bastard. It's like, dude, you don't get to put a picture of you in the dude. You're not in the White House anymore.
No, he's.
You posted a picture.
You're having flashbacks, Donnie. It's a little sad.
And why the blue tie?
And it's probably like down.
The plot against the king was written by an idiot. And Trump was also involved.
Conservative publisher Brave Books
Brave.
is presenting the work as both fairy tale and fact, because those two things always go together.
Do you know what a Brave book was? What was a Brave book?
Those
talking
were
about
Brave
slavery,
books.
talking about tackling these real issues and stuff like that. But hey, let's defend the king. Go.
Ralph Ellison's Invisible Man. That was a Brave book.
A key player in uncovering one of our nation's biggest injustices tells the whole story. A fantastical retelling of a terrible true story. Because you know, when you're telling true stories, you just think fantastical retelling. I mean, true stories. I mean, what do they need? They need true, fantastical retelling. Probably throw in a little bit of that. What do you call it? Alternative facts. Boom. You know what we call that? Propaganda, boy.
You know what? I think this book was written so that there would be a document honoring Donald Trump that he could actually read.
No, that's what it is.
A key player in
Tell me I'm good.
And get me out of that skirt.
Hey, sometimes
it's very
I feel
unflattering.
like that. Sometimes I just need somebody to tell me that I'm like, hey, don't give in. Don't beat yourself up too much. And I go, you know what? You're right.
But most of the time,
I don't feel better right now, but I will.
But most of the time you tell people to call you a piece of shit.
What I don't do is a retelling of something that maybe I felt bad about, or when I rethink something. I don't retell it.
And you don't put on you don't put on a kilt or whatever the hell that is.
Dude, this groomer's after your kids.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, he's going right after the next generation, man. Typical Trump, man. Again, from a man that would like to shoot somebody in the middle of Fifth Avenue, probably cheered at the idea of having Mike Pence and Nancy Pelosi strung up. Also, has said more than once he wants to bang his own child.
I'll give you a clue. Not Tiffany.
Who's that?
Yeah, good point.
Okay. Yeah.
A key player in uncovering one of our nation's biggest injustices tells the whole story for kids.
For kids. It's for the kids.
Kash Patel, ... brings a fantastical retelling of Hillary's horrible plot against Trump to the whole family, says a statement by the publisher.
The movie's coming out June of next year. Barring if you get arrested and you're not allowed to capitalize on your illegal activity.
They're going to have to make a cartoon out of it. Trump's going to insist that he do the voice. The book focuses on an evil
Hillary
plot
Quinton.
by mean Hillary Quinton. Of course, the queen is evil because she's a woman. She's a nasty woman. And her shifty knights. Oh, to
Like,
reveal that King Donald.
Shifty knights are Shift.
Adam Schiff. Yeah, Shifty Schiff.
Very clever.
I know.
I mean, shit, it must have taken minutes to write this whole thing.
No.
Jesus,
It
bro.
would have taken you minutes.
I bet the AI wrote it. Shit. Here's a bunch of catchphrases and shit.
King Donald was working with the Russianians to cheat his way into the Oval Office. Patel himself appears in the book as a wizard who attempts to prove King Donald was wrongly accused.
But still guilty, probably.
Yeah. The book claims in fairy tale speak that the discredited dossier on King Donald and the Russianians compiled in real life by former MI5 officer Christopher Steele.
Where's Quinton's female? Also, Hillary Quinton, like, it doesn't make any sense. It's Queen Hillary. It wouldn't be Hillary Quinton. That's not even clever, right? It would be Queen Hillary. Queen Elizabeth. What's her last name? Go. Don't know, do you? Nobody fucking knows. She's Queen Elizabeth.
Spencer. I believe it's Spencer.
Okay, fine. Whatever. High five. How's bragging camp going? Right. But look, man, dude, this is like this is going to be one of those books that rises up because Jared Kushner is going to have to set up a dummy corporation to buy them all and then recycle them. They probably won't even be printed in the first place. Just be a handful of copies out there, but nothing actually gets sold in stores.
They're coming. It's on Amazon and it's coming out straight to paperback. So there's a clue right there.
This is great. This is like a reverse Dante's Inferno, right? Isn't that right? The 9 Layers of Hell. Is that Dante's Inferno? Did I get that right? Or the Divine Comedy. Is that right? Right. Where, people in hell have their heads cut off and turned back around because they profess to be able to see the future. Can't wait for that to happen to me. I always wanted to look at my own butt.
Then how's bragging camp?
Dude, this is a reverse divine. He's lashing out at these people in a fucking children's book. It's so ridiculously funny. I'm surprised they didn't go Vladimir Pumpkin ordered lunch, and with the knowing that the King Trump was allergic to shellfish or something, or caviar or some shit like that. Accidentally slipped some vodka into his drink, right?
Okay, so
anyway,
the comments.
We need to get off this because we have already gone so long.
Okay.
No one's gonna watch this anyways.
In the next segment,
I'm gonna eat that cookie.
Oh, right. Before the next segment, I'm gonna look up this book and we're gonna read a few of the comments.
By the way, the other day,
did you hear what I just said?
Yes.
I don't know if they heard it.
Okay, sorry.
We're gonna read some of the comments from the Amazon page.
By the way, I meant to get to the judo champion that died of COVID.
Okay, we can talk about
tragic story. No, it's real quick. Tragic story. Young guy, was dope and representing like a motherfucker as a judo champion, and he caught COVID and died. And he was like supposed to be like the greatest judo. His name was Bayak.
Was this recently?
No, it was like a few years ago.
Okay.
I was going to say, back in the beginning.
So if somebody's dying of COVID
recently,
now,
he died of COVID. So it happened between when I'm talking now and 2020.
Okay. Yeah, that's when a lot of people are dying from it. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Hey, we'll be back in a moment. This
is Nothing Yet Live.
Trying to get used to it.
Get used to what?